Hello lovelies, this is Megan, aka Little Hot Tamale, and I am here with a Panda theme pen pal letter tutorial. So let's get started. Alright, so we are going to create 3 envelopes. So I am just using scrapbook paper by Heidi Swap, and I'm just using an outline of the template I created, and I have a free printable for this in the down bar. So if you don't want to use the template that I have, just use an envelope that you have at home and use that. Or if you have a stockpile of envelopes, just use those and decorate them. Now I'm just smoothing the edges down to create my envelope. That also helps if you use a pen to just slide it across, and then you have a nice crisp edge. Fold the 2 insides in, glue the bottoms, and then fold the top up with the flat edge. Now I want to create an area where I can either have a mail tag or a fun facts area about myself. So I thought it'd be fun to create a panda face that would peek out of the envelope. So to do this, you want to do an outline of your envelope, the square part, and then draw a circle within inside the square, and then add ears that go outside the square on the top just a little bit, so they'll be peeking out. Now I'm just drawing the face, some circles with 2 white dots and 2 crescent moons so that the eyes are more defined, and then a little white area on the nose, so when the light catches it, you can see it. Alright, and then I'm just painting in the ears. And by the way, I am using black acrylic paint by Apple Barrel, and you can find this at any craft store. I think you can even find it at Walmart, so that's pretty cool too. Alright, and I'm just painting in the eyes first, and then I'm painting in the rest of his facial markings with a different stroke, because when you use a black paint, you can see your stroke marks, just to let you know. Alright, so the mail art envelope. It's always fun to get an envelope with a little bit of decoration on the front, so it's more cohesive. So I just drew a panda bear, and I also have a tutorial on this later on in the video, but I was just showing you that you can decorate the envelope. I'm using black acrylic paint again for the front. Now I just want to tell you, when you are decorating your envelopes, be careful not to use washable markers, because then it might run if it rains. No, it will run if it rains. So you can either put like a plastic covering over it, or maybe some scotch tape over your areas if you do use water-soluble markers. Alright, so this is the stationery. I have a free printable for this too if you feel like you cannot draw. So, but anyway, if you want to try this out, this is how you make the panda bear. I drew a circle and then an oval area for the body, and then for the arms I extended them outside of the oval to make somewhat like a shoulder, and then have them overlapping his tummy because he has a very big tummy, nice and cuddly. So yeah, and then he has to have a balloon. That is a must. And it has to be a heart. Alright, so I want my panda to be fluffy, so I'm just doing little hair marks with my Sharpie pen, and then once everything is outlined how I like it, then I will take an eraser and erase all the other lines so they won't show. Now, if you're drawing hair, it's nice to note that the hair usually goes down. So just look at your pet if you have a pet, and then you'll know what direction the hair should go. I did that a little bit on my little gatito because I wanted to make sure that I was going the right direction. So yeah, that is a nice trick when you're drawing pet hair or an animal, because pandas aren't pets. But that'd be awesome if they were, because they're so cute. Alright, so I'm using doilies to decorate my envelopes, and I got these from the cake decorating area of the craft store, and they also have these at Walmart too, in the cake decorating area. So I'm just gluing the envelopes together. I got this idea from Martha Stewart. She had this awesome tutorial on how to create these for organizational purposes. So she put receipts in one, letters in another, bills to pay, and I thought it was such an awesome idea for pen pal letters. Alright, so now I'm creating a little pocket for confetti and sequins, and I'm just using vellum. You don't have to use vellum, you can use any paper you want, and decorate it. Then just taking some washi and folding the sides. Yes, so this is one of my favorite pockets to make because it's really easy, and if you have scrap paper, you use scrap paper. And I got my confetti at Party City. They have a huge selection to choose from. They even have Disney confetti. Can you believe that? Disney confetti. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I was having a little difficulty getting the sequins in there because it kept sticking to my fingers. Alright, so I just taped it shut. Now I'm creating a washi sample pack with some leftover vellum. I'm just wrapping it around and wrapping it around. Just in case you didn't know how to do that. That's how you do it. Now I'm just packing everything up. Oh, and by the way, the letters that I use are stamped letters from a Michaels brand stamp set. I'm just putting everything in there. See the little panda? It's so cute. So I have a mail tag and a little fun facts area, and just roll it up and tape it shut, and that is your completed letter. So thank you so much for watching, and if you have any ideas, please let me know. And I want to say thank you, Jamie, for such an awesome idea. I love creating this tutorial. So I hope everyone has a fantastic day, and toodles!